Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Please subscribe, guys. It really does help with that algorithm, and a thumbs up never hurts as well. XRP Crypto Wolf bringing this to our attention now. We've heard a lot of news about Bitcoin and China. Well, even in the United States, there is still this dichotomy between banks. Those who believe and those who do not believe. I know historically Jamie Dimon has gone on the record and said he does not personally believe in Bitcoin. However, if my memory serves me correct, I think JP Morgan as a bank, as an institution, has purchased Bitcoin. However, in an interview with the Times of India, Jamie Dimon, CEO of investment banking behemoth JP Morgan, slandered Bitcoin's popular appeal despite stating that the leading digital asset could increase 10x in a matter of 5 years. So despite the fact that he sees the potential for Bitcoin to yield returns, he is still saying that he will not touch it. Here is a quote: "I don't really care about Bitcoin. I think people waste too much time and breadth on it, but it is going to be regulated, and that will constrain it to some extent. But whether it eliminates it, I have no idea. I don't personally care. I am not a buyer of Bitcoin. That does not mean it can't go up 10 times in price in the next 5 years." So Jamie Dimon, still a staunch critic on Bitcoin. And I don't quite understand. I guess, in some of these cases, these bankers traditionally have a fundamental approach on what they purchase. And if they cannot see value in something, they're just not going to touch it. Meanwhile, we have another one from XRP Crypto Wolf with regards to Morgan Stanley and their fund. And they're all about it. Morgan Stanley Europe Opportunity Fund has reported owning 58,116 shares of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust in its recent regulatory filing. The total dollar value of that is $2.018 million as of July 31st. And as reported by You Today, the banking giant's Europe Opportunity Fund, which boasts a total of $371 million in assets, revealed that it had bought 28,289 GBTC shares in late June. So the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, that is just a product that is pegged to Bitcoin that you can purchase from a regular stockbroker. And that is exactly what Morgan Stanley is doing here. Not only that, they are the second largest investor in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, with Cathie Wood's ARK Invest remaining in first place. Now, recently I did do a video with Cathie Wood and her opinion on traditional banking. In that interview, in that clip from that video, she did say the writing is on the wall for banks, and they know it. They see that they are going to be hollowed out with new technologies. Of course, we all know RippleNet technology utilizing XRP. This is a prime example of why this is going to happen. I'm going to link that video up here if you guys didn't catch that. Let's get back to Bitcoin, though. So right now, Bitcoin trading at $41,900 approximately. And, the chart not really seeing too much movement as of late. We've seen low volume over the last little while, just kind of chopping sideways here. The XRP chart really kind of looking the same, not too much movement. We did see that correction back at the beginning of the month, and we're still just kind of moving sideways, running on low volume here. Nothing really to get too excited about. XRP trading just under 93 cents at the moment of this recording. But the narrative is still being fueled by Bitcoin and China. A major story in this from Michael at Val5 Links. China blocks CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and other similar websites. So not only are they putting the kibosh on certain crypto exchanges, allowing certain mainland Chinese people to trade cryptocurrency, they are also saying, no, we're also going to block these websites so you do not have access to some of these websites. So China has blocked access to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and TradingView. They've blocked access to major cryptocurrency related websites. So you can see down here, there are a few tools that you can see that they are 100% blocked in the country of China. The block follows China's complete ban on cryptocurrency transactions and is clearly an attempt to limit any access to the market. The country's central bank issued a ban last week saying that crypto trading has disrupted economic and financial order. China has issued similar bans on multiple occasions, and many in the markets are unaffected by the decision. This comes at a time when China is facing market turmoil because of potential debt by real estate firm Evergrande, which I did talk about in a video really kind of before this whole story broke into the mainstream. I'll link that video up here in the top right hand corner. There's so many moving pieces involved in this, and Evergrande is just one of them. Possibly could affect the cryptocurrency market, and now we're seeing China as a result, banning cryptocurrency. We don't know if that has to directly do with their Evergrande situation over there. However, it is still part of the story. Some analysts have said that the move could be a way to prevent money from flowing out of the country at this time. Of course, some citizens still access blocked sites via VPNs or virtual private networks. Chinese citizens are also moving to other platforms. So some of the Chinese people who have obviously been trading in cryptocurrency now looking for alternatives because of what the government is doing. Guys, I'll link this in the description if you want to read further. The interesting part about all this, and this was brought to my attention by DJ Peter Bass here, they ban it, then they buy more. So this essentially, at least on the surface, looks like a lot of FUD coming out of China because this is from a website here. I found the resource. It's right here. Who holds all the Bitcoin? Now, this is clearly not all of the Bitcoin, but this is a large chunk of the supply. You guys can see down here the Chinese government coming in number 2 on this list here, just under Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust. So let's take a look at this list. This is from Kevin Rook's website here. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. It is a fund, and their current holdings is approximately over 653,000 Bitcoin, with a current value of about $26.2 billion. And that is roughly 3.13 of the total supply. And then coming in second here, the Chinese government, as you guys can see, holding about 194,775 Bitcoin, worth about $10.7 billion. And that's just shy of about 1% of the entire Bitcoin supply that exists, okay? So the Chinese government almost owning 1% of Bitcoin in its entirety, okay, all the Bitcoin that exists, almost 1% of the total supply, yet this is the kind of thing that they're telling their citizens. It really does actually make you wonder where the price is going to go next. Do they have plans? Are they going to buy more? Conversely, do they want the power to be able to crash Bitcoin? Maybe to have a psychological effect on the market and the crypto space in general. All these things are playing into trader psychology, in China, not just China though, but in the United States and Canada, the Western world and Europe, because over here in North America, we are hearing stories like this. Meet the day trading hamster that is outperforming Warren Buffett, Cathie Wood, and the S&P 500. So his name is Mr. Gox, and he's a trader that has outperformed some of the biggest names in finance. The rodent has a trading stream on a Twitch channel, and he has nearly seen 20% return since he started trading this June. They're currently outpacing the S&P 500, Cathie Wood, and Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, according to crypto news site Protos. So, yeah, he's a trading hamster, and if this is not an attempt to get the mainstream interested in cryptocurrency, I don't know what is. Here's just a clip from a city news outlet. I'm not going to play you the clip, but you guys can see here. Here's his setup. He's on a hamster wheel here, and right up here, you can see up here, it'll just kind of spin and it'll pick the cryptocurrency at random. And then depending on which tunnel he goes in, whether it's this one or this one, it will either buy or sell that cryptocurrency. It'll either buy or sell his full position. So he's got a little trading desk here, as you guys can see. I'll leave this clip in the description of the video. It starts at about 3 minutes if you guys are interested. But, I bring this up, it is kind of fun and kind of cute. However, I bring this up to point to the fact that this is the news that we're seeing today in the mainstream media. This is the news that the big players, the whales, want you guys to see to get you guys excited about buying more cryptocurrency, which gives me confidence that this bull run is not over yet. All right, we are still just waiting for that final Bitcoin push. Of course, if I throw Fibonacci on here from the top of the last bull market to the trough of the bear market when Bitcoin was trading at about $3,100, you can see the full Fibonacci is getting there. We're almost there, guys. We did hit the second last level before we corrected back down, kind of hovering in and around here, but we do have the 4.236 that we still have to reach. So, some are assuming that Bitcoin could still reach this point up here, which would bring Bitcoin all the way to about $74,400. Some are assuming it could go even higher. So far we have hit this mark here of about $64,000, $65,000. So, that big push up, that would be the last push for Bitcoin. And of course, once Bitcoin pushes up, all altcoins tend to follow. XRP obviously poised to see some serious gains. You know, this setup right here is looking very, very promising. This move to the upside, waiting for that blast off point. And I know many of you have been thinking now for several months, if not multiple years, about how you are going to cash out your cryptocurrency. Of course, we have also been blessed with all these airdrops that have occurred. So, you know, it's kind of like free money just kind of dropping in our accounts. So, you know, there's all the cryptocurrency that we've accumulated over time. There are also these airdrops, especially if you are an XRP hodler. You likely have just received Songbird tokens if your exchange hasn't been holding them hostage. Well, guys, there's also this that I wanted to just bring to your attention, brought to us by James Rule XRP. These are scammers. 5 of these sons of guns left comments in my last post. They are the scum of the earth. So just to be aware of this, guys, Sunny BK at Sunday Bacco 8 scammer. I had the same issue, but it was resolved immediately after I wrote to Metamask support. So what they are trying to do is get you to put in your information into a Google Docs form, pretending to be a Metamask instant support thing. And I know, guys, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about how to get your Songbird tokens claimed from the ledger. And I know there is a resource that you can follow from Status. I don't have it up here at the moment, but I know some of you guys have still had some trouble doing this. First and foremost, though, I do not want you to fall for this scam. Again, if you haven't done it, or if you are still getting caught up and maybe have followed these directions or Status's directions, this is what I follow to get mine done. And I know some of the steps may not be the same for everybody, so I just want to reiterate that. It says here that you can download the Songbird app directly to the ledger. But I didn't have to do that. I just used the Ethereum address that I had already set up on the MetaMask. So you don't have to, you can skip that step. You don't actually have to set up the Songbird app in order to custody this. And I know, you know, I followed these directions, maybe we'll say 85 to 90% of the way, and I just kind of muddled my way through the rest of it. So, you know, I guess the best advice I can give to you is try to follow this as best as possible. It is all listed out here if you are custodying on a Ledger Nano S or X. So these are the rules, the procedure for those particular custody solutions. But of course, we also have people who haven't even received their SGB, thought that they would get them airdropped on their exchange, and you know, we still have not seen SGB airdrop to certain exchanges. But guys, apparently there is a reason for this. So Jungle Inc. Posting this, Uphold wants to sit on your SGB and decide if they are going to support trading or not. No reason to release the tokens to you so BITRUE can make the trade fees. Unfortunate, but this is the game exchanges play and why it's tough to trust them with your financial interests. So Uphold is just another one who is giving the XRP community a hard time. Jeff at ISO_XRP down here saying, so how much are they going to make off holding on to it? When they were an up-and-coming exchange and trying to establish themselves, they were all up in the community, engaging, super responsive, and now here we are. Bad move. So bad public relations for some of these companies too. The other day I was talking about Nexo, and I'm going to give you guys an update from Nexo in a sec. Brendan down here saying, you know, they said yet, so that is a key word. And so Jungle Inc. saying, you know, the consequences for the delay are significant. I think it's more of an optics thing for a lot of these companies. XRP hodlers owe them nothing. They supported XRP trading during the SEC lawsuit because without it, no one would use their exchange. Would you buy ADA on there when you can't transfer off? What would be the point of Uphold without XRP? So some conflicting points of view here. From certain people in the XRP community with regards to what exchanges should morally be doing. But we have to remember that maybe not all these exchanges are set up yet, and maybe they aren't trying to all scam us out of our coins. That being said, we do have to be careful what exchanges we use. Not all exchanges are created equally. This is why I have options. I'm signed up for a few different cryptocurrency exchanges, I think 3 or 4 at the moment, just as, you know, options, a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. But I really only trust maybe 2 of them. Those are my primary exchanges that I plan to cash out from. So, you know, everybody's got to have a plan, of course, especially if you are dealing with a large sum of cryptocurrency, as some of you may have. So what's the deal with Uphold? What's the deal with all these other exchanges? XRP Crypto Wolf just also bringing this up. Tag every crypto exchange that hasn't distributed your Songbird in this tweet. Let's pressure them. So, a lot of these exchanges you guys know about: Coinbase, Binance, Exodus. Exodus has actually down here just responded to this Patriots Win 2021. Hey, if you're eligible, here's a quick guide to help you access your tokens. And so they link a link there, and I will link this tweet in the description of the video if you guys are interested. Down here, there's BTC Markets and CoinSpot AU, BITRUE Official. Apparently, they said they are working on it, but other exchanges like BITRUE Official have done it. So how couldn't they have done it? Coinbase is a big one here. Kraken, just another one that some people are very upset about, that they have not yet released Songbird tokens. Well, Binance customer support responded down here. Binance is in discussion with the Flare team on the SGB airdrop. Binance is unable to integrate to the network due to its unstable nature, in reference to the project's team announcement. So they link the team announcement down here from Songbird. A lengthy tweet thread, guys. I will link it again in the description of the video if you want to read further. With regard to Nexo, we know that this change.org petition did go out the other day, 237 signatures as of today. But here's an official announcement from Nexo yesterday afternoon. Call to the Songbird community: due to its novel approach, SGB is still in the testing phase. Nexo is keeping close contact with the Flare team, but we can only commit to the airdrop once we are sure the infrastructure needed to safely access, store, and send SGB is in place. So, again, describing that the network is not secure yet. Exodus giving their guide there to integrate, and Binance here also mentioning, where's the Binance tweet? I believe they were also mentioning that we do not have a stable infrastructure yet in order to airdrop your SGB token. So Nexo is at least giving their customers a similar response. And finally, guys, we also have this from Crypto Airy: helpful insight on the process of distributing the Songbird token from CTO Nuke Goldstein, co-founder of the Celsius network. So for those of you guys on Celsius, here's what Nuke Goldstein has to say.
So there is a distribution of a native token called Songbird for the Canary network. It's not one-to-one with the Spark. I think it's like 15% of what the Spark token was. So for us to support it, we need to make sure several things happen. One is that we're working with the Flare network to secure those tokens. We need to make sure we actually have these tokens before we can guarantee it to our community. But that's the easy part. The second part is that our MPC provider, our custodian Fireblocks, needs to support that chain in order for us to distribute it back to you. This will take time. It's a new chain. They need to do due diligence. They need to check the security, the safety, the stability of that network before they actually set it up. And this will take some time. I don't know how much time, but probably months. Once Fireblocks is supporting that chain, then Celsius need to get to work and support that chain from the Celsius system side. So this will take a little bit more. Once this is done, then the Songbird will become a legit token in your account that you can withdraw. So this is the process. It's like any other token, any other new coin. All I need is some patience. We're not here to steal your coins or tokens. We are Celsius. By now you should know that we are doing everything for you.
And there you have it, guys, from Nuke Goldstein from the Celsius network, basically parroting the same response as we heard from Nexo, as we heard from Binance. Their infrastructure is just not set up yet. This kind of happened at the last minute, and so they do not want to airdrop coins on an unsecure network. They want to make sure your coins are safe. So I guess what I can say to the XRP community just waiting for their SGB tokens at the moment is be patient, guys. If you do have your coins on these exchanges, just be patient. It sounds like, in good faith that they are trying to get your SGB to you. For those of you guys custodying on the Ledger Nano S or X, again, I'm going to leave this resource in the description, and you might have to muddle through it. It might not be the same for every individual hodler. And let's take a quick look here at what SGB is trading at, 28.5 cents. As of the time of this recording, we didn't really see much action after that first, 5 minutes of trading on the network over here, where we saw it go up to 90 cents. I guess we did not hit that dollar price point, just kind of trading flat in and around 30 cents over the rest of the day. So be patient, guys. You will get your SGB tokens, at least from the sounds of it. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.